In the world of automotive design, there are rare cars, there are beautiful cars, and then there are machines like the Alfa Romeo TZ3 Stradale, creations so exclusive and breathtaking that they seem to exist outside the rules of traditional car manufacturing. Crafted by the legendary Italian coach builder Zagato, the TZ3 Stradale is a rolling work of art that marries American muscle with European elegance in one of the most striking designs the automotive world has ever seen. For American car lovers, especially those who have a soft spot for both Viper power and Italian style, this car is something out of a dream. And now, one of the only 9 examples ever made is up for sale in the US, reigniting the buzz around this ultra-rare fusion of brawn and beauty. At its core, the Alfa Romeo TZ3 Stradale is a Dodge Viper, though you'd never guess that from looking at it. Zagato took the raw power and aggression of the Viper and wrapped it in a body that looks like it belongs on a concept car from a futuristic concours event. Every exterior panel from the original American sports car was removed and replaced with coach-built elegance. The result is a car that's longer, sleeker, and far more sculptural than the vehicle it's based on. The gaping grille, deeply contoured hood, and aggressive yet refined headlights give it a commanding presence, while the stretched roofline and dramatic rear end in exposed carbon fiber complete the transformation into something extraordinary. Painted in a stunning dark blue metallic, this particular TZ3 looks like it was dipped in liquid midnight. The color enhances its muscular lines, while adding a touch of restrained sophistication. It's the kind of finish that makes the car look like it's moving even when standing still. And while the exterior screams exclusivity and high fashion, the interior keeps a quiet nod to its American roots. Step inside, and you'll still find the layout and core components of a Dodge Viper, only now they've been reimagined with hand-stitched black and brown leather that elevates the cockpit into something far more refined. The switchgear, steering wheel, and shifter are all Viper originals, giving it a strange but intriguing blend of brute force and Italian craftsmanship. Underneath that handcrafted body lies one of the most powerful naturally aspirated engines ever made, a monstrous 8.4-liter V10 that was originally developed with help from Lamborghini when Chrysler had ownership over the brand. With 640 horsepower on tap, and all of it sent to the rear wheels through a 6-speed manual transmission, the driving experience is nothing short of visceral. This is a machine that growls and roars with every touch of the throttle. There are no driving modes or complicated digital systems to filter the power. It's raw, mechanical, and deeply connected to the road in a way modern supercars often aren't. This specific TZ3 has only 1,863 miles on the odometer and is currently listed for $675,000 at Young Motorcars. It has spent the majority of its life sitting in a private collection in Arizona, almost like a museum piece. Interestingly, this exact car was sold less than a year ago at the Gooding & Company Pebble Beach auction, where it fetched $632,000. Since then, it hasn't been driven a single mile. That fact alone speaks to the kind of car this is. It's not just a machine meant for performance. It's a collector's jewel, something that adds prestige and value to a serious automotive portfolio. But one might ask, why take a Dodge Viper and dress it up as an Alfa Romeo? The answer lies in the rich history of both brands. The TZ nameplate dates back to the early 1960s, when Alfa Romeo and Zagato collaborated on lightweight, race-ready sports cars. The original TZ1 and TZ2 were iconic in their own right, and the TZ3 is a modern-day tribute to those legends. What makes it even more interesting is how Zagato chose to base this homage not on an Italian car, but on one of the most quintessentially American muscle machines. It's a bold move that works, blending brutal power with sensual styling in a way that few other cars have ever attempted. The Alfa Romeo TZ3 Stradale is not a car for the faint of heart. It's not subtle, it's not soft, and it certainly doesn't apologize for what it is. It represents a philosophy of design and engineering that is slowly fading in today's world of electric motors and autonomous tech. This is a car that demands to be driven, admired, and preserved all at once. It is, quite literally, one of a kind, well, one of 9 to be exact. For U.S. buyers and collectors, this is a rare opportunity to own a piece of rolling sculpture that combines American muscle heritage with Italian design mastery. It's the kind of car that makes people stop and stare, that gets written about in magazines, and that shows up once in a lifetime at an auction. Whether it ends up in a garage, on a track, or in a museum, one thing is certain: the Alfa Romeo TZ3 Stradale is an icon, and its legend is only growing.